All right, look what decided to arrive the day after I went to the track. Finally got the tires, got the wheels. At least I have them. So I'm gonna get these thrown on the car. I will have traction next track day, but let's go ahead and let's unbox and show you what I got. Hey, real quick, I just want to remind you all of my giveaway for your S550 Euro style taillights I have here from V-Land. This pair could be yours for just the price of a t-shirt. I will have a link in the description. All you got to do is snag up a shirt. If you got both shirts, you'll get double the amount of entries for the taillights for your S550. All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back here yet again to another video. So if this is your first time watching, this is my 2022 Mustang GT, and the last video I did, I went to the track. If you guys saw it, I didn't really get a whole lot of traction. It wasn't a good day. I mean, I definitely could have done a lot better traction-wise. But I ordered these wheels, which I'm going to unbox in a second. I have yet to unbox these. These tires literally arrived less than a half an hour ago. We just got back from lunch and they arrived just before I pulled up to the house. So I went with the Mickey Thompson ET Street SS. I got the 305 45 17s. All right, so I haven't unboxed these yet. I'm gonna do this with you guys. I haven't opened these up. These arrived, what, 2 days ago? So we're gonna unbox these together, show you guys what I got. So we got all the fun stuff. It's not even our cat, it's our neighbor cat. She's a mooch. She just comes here for us to feed her. Because, yeah. Alright, I got the SVEs. Are you gonna help me? They pack these very well. I love how they pack these. Alright, hang on, I'm gonna do a step by step. I gotta take off this rim. Hang on. Take that off first. Hang on. Ready? Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, those are gorgeous. Look. Just look at those. Those are so nice. Nicely polished. All right, let's pick these up. These are significantly lighter than the factories. They're not like super lightweight, but if I can save, you know, I don't know, any weight, I'll take what I can get. So those, put those. I don't want to scratch those up. All right, let's unbox the other one. Okay, you gonna help me? Get that out.
That's trash.
Yep, trash down. Same thing, yep. And you take off this right here, take off that. And then you take off the plastic rim. Yep, just like that, yep. And then we pull from right there, and then voila. Woo! Pretty.
Same one.
Just look at it. Just look at it. Those look nice. All right, let's get out. Take the plastic out. So I also wanted to preface this that these street tires, the Firehawks, they are a good tire for a street tire. Obviously, it's not like a drag radial or anything like that, but I could have done a much more aggressive burnout on those tires. I could have like superly like heated them up. I could have done a longer burnout with these tires, but I just wanted to be extra conservative with these tires because the car is a daily driver, and I knew those were 12 hours away from being dropped off at my house, and I didn't want to go through and eat up my tires that I have on the car every day for just one day at the track to crack a 11-second pass, when now I know that I will. So I got it wasn't a great 60 foot, but I got a 2.0 60 foot on these doing a baby launch. Justin, I believe he got a 1.8 on his car. Now he still has stock trans, stock converter, all that stuff, but he has the ET Street Rs, and he got a 1.8. I could match that with these tires doing a nice fat burnout next time at the track. So that'll be coming up here the next couple of weeks. Next time available to go to the track. We're gonna go back with these on the car. So I got, lost my train of thought. I got a 2.0 60 foot and I busted out a 12.1, and that's half into pellet a little bit at the track. I bust out a 12-1 spinning and pedaling with these tires. So if I would able to have these on there, cracked a 1.8, maybe a 1.7, but probably like a 1.8 60 foot, not being super aggressive, then I could have easily crocked off 11.9, probably maybe 11.8, depending on temperature and headwinds, all that kind of stuff. All that plays a factor. So you're probably also asking, or probably not, but I'm just gonna just point it out and bring it up. I don't have the front runners. I didn't get those yet. I got just what's important, and that's the traction in the rear. I'm gonna do the front skinnies probably later on this year, possibly in the fall, because also what I don't have yet, clearly got the wheels and tires, but I'm also getting headers here very, very soon, probably here in the next couple of weeks. Stay tuned for that. I don't know if I'm gonna have them on the car next time I go to the track. I wanna go back to the track before headers with these tires and see what kind of times that I get. I'm guessing and estimating high 11s, 11.8, 11.9. Justin got 11.6. His best was 11.5, but he averaged about 11.6 with a good tire and headers. He got around that mid 11 second range, which I was right. I estimated he was probably going to be about a half second faster than me because he had a better tire and he had headers. So if I can bust out 11.9 with tires, 11.8 with the headers, Justin and I will be pretty equal around that mid 11 second range. Now I'm also not going to go crazy with weight reduction. I'm not going to pull out front seats and rear seats. I'm not going to strip the car. I mean, it's a daily driver car. I'll drag the car basically as is. I'm not looking to do anything crazy in that aspect. So we'll get the tires on. We'll go back to the track. We're going to improve off that. I'll do a fatter burnout. I'm not going to be afraid to, you know, because that's what these tires are for. And then we'll go back to the track again once we get the headers on. You push it up. You got it. Thing's almost bigger than you. Pick it up.
I can't.
These are muscles. Oh, come on. I ain't that heavy. There you go.
Thank you.
Push it. There you go. Yeah. A shout out to Danilo. Man, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If not, I apologize. But I just got your order. The Trigger Society shirts for the giveaway and just the tip shirt. By the time I post this, it'll already be shipped out. But I just wanted to just let you know I got your order. And just to give you a shout out that it will be on its way soon. All right, everyone. Picking this video up here a couple days later because scheduling and work and other stuff, I didn't have the chance to get the wheels and tires put together, but I finally got them thrown together. So today I just got home from work. We got them thrown on. We got the SVEs thrown here on the Mickey Thompsons. So we are gonna pull the car in here, we're gonna jack the car, and we're gonna do a little fitment test. I think it's gonna be okay. Now, the offset on these things. I did a test fit of the wheel last night, and it kind of stuck out just a little bit. It's obviously hard to tell until it's completely on the car, sitting on the ground, but it may stick out just a little bit. But all the other pictures of every other S550 with the same wheel tire combo, it sat pretty flush. But I guess you won't know until you throw it on the car. So first things first, I need one of these because it's been that kind of a day today. It's hot. It's about the mid 90s and I've been on the heat all day. So crack this open and we'll get the car jacked up and throw these on. It's hot. It's warm today. It's gonna be freaking hotter tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be over 100 degrees. And it's, man, it's only May. Okay, so I got driver's side wheel off. Before I throw on those bad boys, we're gonna do a little bit of a comparison with the weight. I got my little scale. Hopefully this will work the way I'm hoping. We're gonna compare the weight of that first full weight with the rim and the tire, and obviously the same thing with the Mickey Thompsons. So we're gonna see the weight Difference of the two. Hopefully I can just do it right here on a flat surface. 58, so about 59 pounds. God, that was a struggle. So 59 pounds for the factory premium wheel with the Firehawks. Okay. It's heavier. Yeah, it's a pound heavier. All right, so the SVEs with the Mickey Thompson Street SS's, 60 pounds even. These are 59.8, so these actually weigh a pound less. So if you want to get these for weight savings, they're not that, but you do get the traction. I also want to point out really quick before I throw these on the car that LMR, as awesome as your company is, you guys are fantastic. When you purchase the SVEs, they don't have anything on their site that tells you that you need to get a set of skinnier spline lug nuts, because your factory lug nuts that go on your factory wheels will not fit on these. So keep that in mind when you purchase the SVEs. You need a set of these, and these are about 40 to 45 bucks for a set of 20, so that'll cover the rears and the fronts. LMR, I wish you guys would have some kind of like a disclaimer on your site saying, hey, by the way, you need these, because you don't. Okay, so after just sweating my entire ass off, sticking them on, we got them. And they don't actually stick out that bad. With the offset, I was expecting them to stick out a little bit more. It's not that bad. Sticks out a little bit, but not enough to bother me. I'm gonna pull it out just so we can see it more in the daylight here. I gotta put on the cap there, but and kind of clean them off a little bit. Those look good. Those look, I like it. All right, so pull the car around, flip it around, obviously. The fitment, I think, is pretty damn good. Like I said, if you went with a different offset wheel, it wouldn't stick out. I mean, it's barely sticking out. I mean, it's not like that bad. So it's better than I thought. So, but just keep in mind, you need to get the skinnier. That's not a scratch, is it? That's not a scratch. Is it? Fuck. No, it's grease. Whew. That's not a scratch. Oh, thank God. See that? I thought that was a scratch. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, and I got the grease on it because I just like shine them up. But yeah, keep in mind, you gotta get the spline lugs because your factory ones will not fit. They do not tell you that on the site. You're gonna look to spend an additional 40 to 45 bucks for a set of 20 of those. So, Streetcar Takeover is on May 31st, which, by the way, May 31st, last day of the giveaway of the taillights. I have a link in the description. Pick up a Trigger Society shirt. I got 2. You pick up both shirts, you get double entries. But that ends on May 31st, so just a reminder, possibly win a pair of these taillights. Snag a shirt. The links in the description. Ends May 31st. But about Streetcar Takeover. So that is on May 31st. May 31st is also my wife's birthday. So Streetcar Takeover this year happened to fall on her birthday. And for whatever reason, I can't think why, my wife refuses to go drag racing on her birthday. So I will not be there for Streetcar Takeover. There is Rocky Mountain Race Week the next week at Texas Motorplex. I may be there for that, for if they have like a test and tune in between all that shit. So as long as there's a test and tune and I'm available, I will be there hopefully for that. That day is also laps for charity over at Texas Motor Speedway. Take your car about 5 laps around Texas Motor Speedway. So if I can cram all that into one day, we'll see. But if I can't make it that week, I will go back soon before the weather gets extremely hot and the DA sucks for like 3 months. So I will go back to the track again with the tires I got on and definitely, hopefully, crack 11s. So next on the car, obviously I need the front runners. I don't have those yet. They're coming. So next on the car, I got the wheels and tires. I got traction finally. Next is going to be headers. Headers are coming after probably within the next couple weeks, so stay tuned for that. And then hopefully in the fall, when the weather and the DA gets a little better and I'll go to the track a lot more often, I'll get the front runners from SVE, you know, so they match. So I'll get the fronts and the rears after the header. So that's hopefully going to come in the fall. And then after that, I need to obviously work on suspension. I may need to go with a different spring. These are iBox Sport lines, and that's pretty damn low. As soon as I squat, I'm afraid that's going to rub. So I don't know. I might have to get a drag spring in the rear to avoid that from happening. So that may come after headers, before my trip to the track. We'll see. That has to come soon. So nonetheless, these look sexy as hell. Daddy likes. And yeah, drop a like if you like. Have a look, please. It's definitely would help me out. Subscribe if you haven't. There's going to be a lot more track content coming now that I have a tire and I can actually keep the car straight and you know, not go sideways. All right, everyone. Well, I'm going to go inside and have another beer. So finally got some traction. So we will test these out soon. If you guys haven't already, please do me a favor, drop a like, hit subscribe if you haven't, and I will catch you guys in the next video. See ya. Bye.